Right, morning sports fans, so we are back. Hazza in the new van, look at the wrapping on that. Gaffer's come to see us today. He's got a mixed attire on with work gear today. He's got some trainers with some trousers and
them shoes I've seen the last day. Some new shoe weekend. What?
Mate, what size shoe are you? Dale, what size shoe are you?
Nice running shoes, these.
What size shoe are you?
Can you run it? No.
Oh, I've got loads of 8.5s and 8s, like smart shoes, loads, about 10 pairs.
No,
You just curl your little toes and put them on?
Yeah, I'll get an operation, just get the toe short.
So today, what we need to do, we're going to get all this out. Shower screen's in there, that's still intact. Going to get the lads to get all this emptied out this morning, get all that put in the corner of the kitchen. Then we need to start having a look at obviously positions and stuff like that. Today's plan's going to be, we need to get everything put in position in relation to moving about and doing what we need to. But it'll be a straightforward day. It's a Friday, it's a busy one as always, so let's go. Who's pet's dad?
Harry's.
what pet? Harry's dog?
You should have seen what you used to do to it. It's in a safer place.
It's in a... So the lads are just getting all the gear in now, move where it needs to be. George, your haircut looks well today. I'll cut it a blind man.
You get an haircut?
Yeah,
That's why it's always better to get ahead. So with first fix this, I don't know what's happened, but when the floor's gone down, that's been slung up by 100 mil. Who's first fix this?
that's what happens when you're like Harry.
But it's not the end of the world, we can sort that, shift that one over.
Because it adds time and so on there.
Yeah, no, but all I've got to do is just nibble the floor out, so I'll multi-tool it out, pull it over, that's done. Same with that one. I'm going to get this one hung now, put on more for lads in there, can crack on with that. So there's plenty of... Just a cap, it's a TRV valve that, so just shouldn't start passing. I've got to feel like these are going to be wrong as well. I think he's put his measurement too big for the bad pipes, if you want my honest opinion. But that's Harry for you, isn't it? Your pipes are slightly out, 100 mil, but it's not the end of the world. Might be when they put that ply down, because you will have some bigger holes, that's all. I think it is. When you did the holes in the floor, it was actually bigger, wasn't it? But they've plied it, I think they've pushed some tight edge, but it's fine.
You don't actually give him excuses, but...
No, we're a team. This is a team.
No,
Harry, start.
You're a little snake, you.
Harry, start. I'm just zoomed in now, your bass, it looks quite big.
Thanks, mate. That made me feel real good.
He did, seriously. Who's the boss here?
Me, mate.
Well, you're telling him what to do.
We all only have your needs. Box them up to that.
It's nice that, running it out.
And I'm telling you what to do.
You're not capable of it.
But why have you done them back yourself?
So, George's getting swept up now for us to get this shower tray fitted in here.
Like a bitch.
I'm going to come in soon and get the carving out done. Here I have.
Keeping the customers happy or...
It's out, it's like all I have to do, mate, is literally just multi-tool alarm.
But do you know if you did this properly in the first place? You know what to do?
I think it's the floors, because we did quite a big hole to be fair, but it was still out on it.
Lola.
It's one of those, isn't it?
Happens, mate, but you're all over it, aren't you?
What's going on with it?
He's banging it, easy cutting, doesn't he? I've got this one in now. Harry's first fix is bang on, so just need to connect that up today. And I'm literally now just getting this next one put in. The pipe there is wrong, like I say, so what we're going to have to do with that one is move that full leg to here. But what I've done is that leg, we'll just spin it round and just put that in there. So all's well, all ends well. And then shower tray's got 10 o'clock on it, let's go. What's good, Dad?
What do you do that back?
Nice and straight, that valve, mate. What's going on with that?
You're all talk with a fart.
What's going on with that? So he's nibbled the floor, ready to put that one. He's got to get that squared up. We want it, the boys want it. George on this rad here. We're having a competition today. Who can work the slowest? And up to now, George is winning.
Harry's winning, and he's been doing that for 3 hours.
And I've just got this one now. What I'm going to do with this one, because the valve's at the wrong side like that, I'm just going to spin that round to feed that. We'll have to get that, cut that off Harry will under the floor, and we'll send that one to go here like that. So it's looking well. Look at this, the Friday boys on tour. Say hi, George. The fans want to see this. What I'm doing now, I've just marked out the client, obviously. Toilet's going to go central that window, so I'm going to take the waste out there. 180. Coring now, I'm going to core the basin waste out as well. Them rads are absolutely lovely. George get my extension in pull for that son. A bit of a nightmare this one here, reason being is having to take a board up here. Because clients, we've decided to move the pipes now, so it's going to go straight full there. I'm going to have to swap some HEP from the back of there, underneath, get onto them. Obviously I've connected that rad valve, I'm going to have to move that rad valve there, so nevertheless, the boy Harry's on it, do you know what I mean? We're flying. It's 10 to 12, 10 to 11, let's go. Update us then, where are we at now?
Just getting the show tray.
Looks nice, that tray, heavy that, innit?
Yeah, it's heavy, yeah.
So George marked the floor, we've got a waste out underneath there, we're going to get that cut up now. That's cord out. Stacks there ready to be teed in.
Sinks cord out.
Sinks cord out as well. So it's just working smart. That rad's done now. That rad's done. Harry's had to take the board up there to Faflat, which is just part of the buy. And then out here, again, I'm getting as much done as I can today. So we've cord out there, so that one can mostly just drop straight into that hot bread there. The only snag we've got with this is where we've cord and they've put that out, that's slightly over. So I might have to do some, I don't know what to do with that. I'll be a bit of a pig. Looking at it, I'll do some with it. I'll just get some random fitting for it, but I'll worry about that when I come back to it. I can maybe 245 might do it just to get it over. Here's the boy. Look at him, he's a horrible little guy, but we're on it. We get his waist done now, get this out the floor sorted. I was on with doing what he's doing, moving his pipes now, so all's looking good. Don't even pack that, mate. Don't do it. Because we'll put the trap in, there's a trap, but we won't connect that as your final grill. Just leave it.
Still set his tape off.
Why?
I've started it now.
Fair shower trap in a long time where that's absolutely, the floor's level because I've put a full new floor down here. So what I've had to do is mark across out where it's going to be. I have to cut a square hatch out now, 200mm square, obviously to do this, but it's not ended the world, and I'll show what we do with the waste and stuff. George is now, what are you doing there, George?
Pushing the dust away from the horse.
Why did you put it down there?
It's always better pushing it away from the pipe there.
I like it, and we keep our wear retarded, don't we, and clean. So we've taken that board up now, and again this floor is absolutely proper solid. So all I've got to do now, waste pipes there, is get the trap put on there, which shouldn't be too bad, and then it's pretty much good to go. I think it's an E, mate. Are we getting on polite?
Yes.
You sussed it out or what?
Yeah.
You're looking alright today, how? Shows your bicep. Right, sports fans, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hand you over to the man, the myth, the boy himself, Mr. George Clooney. George, yeah.
So
grab that. Grab it. You've got the power. As if you grabbed it, there's no lay with you. Go on and tell us.
So I'm sure what I can't face it to this, so obviously it's bang on. Do my lines here.
What have you do with lads? Why are you graffitiing?
Mark the centre point. So
I like that.
With my trap being there, as soon as I put the trader on, I can twist this in, work straight away.
I like that, and I think what we'll do, just as a precaution as well, I'll put a bit of galv band in, screw it from there to there, literally.
So make sure that he falls.
We're just to hold it there, because when we put the train, it's got some at least support. Then obviously it's not just weight on that. So
And loads and loads of mazzy.
So these rads are done. I had a bit of a leak on the bleed, but we're not too fussed about that. I've just got back to site now. Harry's got that one finished off as well. And that designer one, lovely. He's put these hatches back down as well, so fair play to you, mate. Respect tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm bad at my job.
So what we're doing now then?
Shagging.
Shower tray, let's get it in. So what I've done, put some galv banding under there just to support it, so it's done, like I say, it can't drop, it's bang on level with the tray. That I'm getting the sealants put. We passes that black rubber seal, mate. Cheers, mate. That's great. That's great help. Thanks, mate. So what I do with these is, people frown upon this. Always put a nice bead. Mastic. Like that. And stick that one on like that. Lovely.
I tend to put it around the threads as well.
Do you really?
No.
Did you hear that? And obviously again. And then, like Harry said, put plenty on your thread. So we're now ready to get that tray stuck to the floor. Drop that in, bish bosh bash, let's go. So she's down. Little beauty to fit, waist connecting at the video on that, because it was obviously, however is that tray, what, 80 key? Nothing for them arms though, is it, Harry? And what I've done, waist is done tested, I've also done a seal of mastic all the way around, and the reason I do that is once it's bedded down, just to make sure it stays down as well. Same down there, I've got a nice bead of mastic at that edge there, bead of mastic all the way down there. We've actually used the old, not CT one, the OB one. Have you used it? Oh yeah. What we're going to do now is, because some of these designer radiators that will fit in, it's just getting warm. Right, she's coming through now, she's getting warmy. Some of these down radiators fit in. The walls are dot and dab, so we're using these Corfix dot and dab wall fixing solved. And the good thing about these is you take up to 100 kilograms there, and you see why, because you have the plug with the screw and the metal thing with your bracket there. So what you do, you put your plug in your wall, then you knock that into your plug like that, and then you screw it in straight into there once it's done. So again, the gap between the dot and the dab, what it'll have is reinforced by this metal bar. Now, that is a replica of the size of Harry's. I won't say anything else. That's a replica, isn't it? What? Really? There's the boiler. You'll have seen that one there that we did. So I'm just getting swept up now, done, having a total clag. So the tray's done, tested, I'm happy with that. We haven't used the CT one, we've used the OB one. So this bathroom now as it stands, we're in a good position with it now. So we've got the waste cord out there, hot and cold are out as well. Same with the toilet, waste is cord and that's out. It's just got a little substack outside. Trays in, ready to hand over to the tiler. Shower valves all in and designer ads are in. Little issue with that one, we've had to chop a little bit of the floor, but that's why I'm glad we've got these little bits done and dusted now. That was slightly out, to be honest, you can see it's quite a bit, to be fair. I think a lot of it's when the floors are put plying tucks, we left the hole quite big, so we had to hack away that, like I say, but getting nice and warm. You can feel the heat here as well. Same with these. Really high and stuff, this. Just obviously he's been in there all day long.
Mate, I don't know what you're doing.
Right guys, it's your boys Nathan. So anyway, it's 3:10. We started fitting the designer radiators, and what we're using is these Corfix fittings. So you get a big ass red plug, metal shaft that goes into there and that gets knocked into there all the way. And obviously the screw that goes in. So I've set up my depth on my drill bit like that, as you can see. These are good. So video the full thing so you can see the full thing of putting the bracket on. Then once we've done that, we'll put the phone over there, and what we'll do, we'll lift it on me and Harry. You get it, and you might be like it's a bit extreme, but that Capran, it's all we know. So once you're happy and you've drilled them off, what you're going to do, get your Corfix plugs. Knock them into your wall like that. We'll knock that through, should go through that. Prove a little bit tricky that, because I've drilled it with a bit of a smaller hole. Well, that's not right, is it? I've drilled with a big hole, but I don't know.
The other ones went better.
Miles better. It's alright, we'll pull it back. So I'll go with this next side, just have to go out.
Yeah.
That's why I shouldn't refer from the instructions. Just grab us another plug, please, sir.
Yep, anything for you. Says what we got, look. Is Metex. Is that what you said? Metex.
Metex, Corfix, whatever they are. And again, I've got them in the wall now, so you'll see how much better these go in. Cheers, pal. I'll knock this one in as well, yeah? So with my metal shaft there like that, flush with the wall. If it's excuse me 1 second, I'm just going to get some washers. I'll put the box down here. So I'm using penny wash on these. Again, they're not seen, but I just don't trust the weight of them, because they're ads. I'll weigh the ads about 60-70 kg.
Yeah.
And these will give you, like I say, these fixings will give you up to 100 kilograms per 4 fixings. So we've got 8 fixings in total on this wall.
Proper heavy gear.
Impact Graviosis. at fixing that, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is that with the 12-bit?
Don't know what that's solid. I reckon I could stand on that.
Separates the men from the boys.
Going in a very little bit back over that. Just make sure that's funnel. So the company fixings, best thing you can do with fixings, give them to your gran, your nan, whoever, tell her to put them in the bin. They're rubbish, them fixings, aren't they? What we'll do now, me and Haz, keep it rolling, Haz. We're going to literally get this set up so you can watch the boys.
That's the news button.
Yeah, don't do it now then. Right, we're good to go. Still going, so let's get it on now. So we'll get the top ones on first as we did. And then go to the bottom ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at these things!
Look at this thing.
Top ones on first.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Gently let it tuck away. Let it go back. Now we're going to lift her up. And I think, is that it?
Yeah.
Which seems quite solid. So that is on about 670 key radiator there. Is that going to say to the fans, sports fans especially? What do you think of them fixings?
Yeah, proper good.
We're going to pipe these another day as well. We're not going to bother getting these pipes there. I think we just get them on the wall today. It makes a difference. We've still got on the job. We're going to go back to that bathroom with all the lead that was in to get that done. But overall, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Decent job. The rad's nice and level.
If you don't want your radiators falling off the wall,
Use Corfix.
use Caprani.
Yes.
Branded.
I like it, Brandon. But yeah, happy with that one. The first fix is bang on, so well done. This is what we teach everyone at Caprani. Everything's worth a little bit of money. Everything. Now then, what are you doing here?
If I don't do it, someone else.
Look, it's Friday, 4:15, and you sat in a skip.
Yeah, free reign.
You could be somewhere else and you sat in a skip.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting money out of this. Who's the real loser?
So I've got Harry sat in the skip now. I'm just going to take you in, fill you in where we're at, 'cause we'll close the play on this one now. It's 4:15. You've seen obviously earlier. I'll just turn this down. Where is she? I've got to block that noise out because we cannot have it copyright and all that stuff. Right, so that designer radiator's on now with the Corfix fittings. That's absolutely solid, mint, and it looks nice. I'm well impressed with that one. That designer radiator's on there again. We only carry behind work here at Caprani is on and done. I ran from this earlier. They're on, getting nice and hot, so I'm over the moon with them. All tidy, bathrooms cleaned. I was about to hang this one, I'll be honest with you, but you can see there's about 7 bullet holes in the wall now. Using the Corfix fittings, but the gap's too big and it's Thermalite blocks, so I'm not happy with that, to be honest. So what I'm going to do with this one is next week I'm going to come back, cut a section out 100mm square where the bracket is, and it's just going to make sense if we don't dab the wall literally to the face of the plaster. So the 70mm void will totally take it up and be absolutely solid. We'll cut that out, PVA it so it adheres properly and do it. Again, I reckon it could have bit with them Corfix fittings, but I wasn't too happy. When I moved the one on the right hand side, there was a real slight bit of give, and I don't want, like I say, in the future, the call of a few weeks or month or whatever, that radiator's hanging off, because it's just a nightmare when you do it, it's not worth it. I'll be honest with you, I've done it before. See that there?
I'm not sure I understand.
I love that. But yeah, I've done it before, like I was saying to the guys here earlier, that we've done this before years ago, you and I, and stuff like that, doing things which, not necessarily cutting corners, you're still getting the job done, but I just like to make sure the job's done right, hence why I ain't going to mess with this one. We're going to do it right and proper, like I say, so we'll leave that off today, just put that down there. We've now got all the bathroom gear from our office out there now. It's at the client's house, so that saves the job, because he obviously, you know, Dale's been doing the office refurb and doing what he does while I'm getting packed up as well. I'm literally just getting back with